I'm too tired to join in the fun.
What was that? Did you hear
Hey there, all the smarties and dummies, children and adults, fools and entertainers. Can you all hear me?
Now that everyone
Has names.
their appearance
No need.
to keep further secrets
What you can.
as a spark
Must grow.
to wildfire.
As an extra one of these.
Fantasy games
Shall receive all.
of my authority more than 3 minutes.
To become.
The true permanent
One of elation. As such. It's time to. Revel in unabated joy.
Wait, did you hear that?
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually.
Hang on. Oh, that winking moon. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me.
I heard that's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority, which means... Precisely. Aha has raised...
Are you serious? This is so wild.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, but the transfer of an eon's divine authority. The most logical explanation is that Aha... Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, but as far as recorded history goes, this is...
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you...
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far... Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, they won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the elation theme. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or... you wished that if you won the Phantasmoon games, Perhaps Aha heard your idea.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh!
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest.
Whoa. Where did all...
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you, right?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing... You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
The way they say it makes you sound like a super... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak...
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak...
Oh! All these big shots.
Epic. Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them, and we're in.
Sign this for me, future!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be...
We should get away from this mess.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest. You're right. The fact that...
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, after all. In most people's minds, they alone are the ones
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom...
Madam Pearl has sent a communication.
It hasn't been long since we parted.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotion... When normal people believe power rests in their hands, they're just... Correct. It would be wise to... The media and public relations department has been not...
I've seen it online myself. Following the commentary program on TV has been... Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes. And...
what the...
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many will reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station. I can, but you overestimate what control...
And besides, you'll be...
That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transfer. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the meeting. That much is certain. Still, I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. Affairs demand my attention, so I must...
What do you...
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Whatever her excuse is, killing...
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting on... That reminds me. I've been wondering... The happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance.
Perhaps. It's... 15 years ago, the monster who turned living the murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his... I cannot say whether the vision, he claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who... Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happy... Full Wish? What has happened to you? I need more information about this junior of... If we're to investigate Full Wish, we... If you're set, Let's get moving.
Well, after that so-called dream camp... Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't...
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense can...
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be... speaking of which...
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the Dean. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student file. Let's go then. To the Dean's office.
Say yes?
Himeko! Now, the news said you got into a huge fight with those, what are they called? Warriors. I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply. But, seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, if you're really so preoccupied, a message or... Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh?
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of...
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your...
Stop. Every time. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's...
I know. I understand. You didn't, but tell me. Has there been progress on...
In
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here, but regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too.
Thank you.
Go ahead. The files are inside. 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief. By the time I came back, everything had changed. Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantasm Moon.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis...
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, you're always welcome. Other than the archive room.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around in the Genesis classroom, right?
Oh my goodness, I thought...
Miss Dolly, please forgive me.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply... I must apologize about...
Please, I can't thank you.
Look at you. Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for a poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous...
Speaking of which...
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation.
Somewhere beyond the sky?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for...
Teacher, the new Herald of Death is real! They say he's not coming here to kill again.
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm like... I heard he murdered hundreds of students.
Hundreds? Really? I don't feel...
If we help the Express gang, there's a...
You're seriously...
The fitness club's looking the atmosphere in this archive room is...
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives. There's a lot of data stored here. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life, dabbling in technology related to the... Is this...
Ugh, did they really? There are so many press. The schools, and for 3 consecutive years. The IPC has severed all channels of formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Garden Star of Botanical Study. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky to study after graduation.
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the constellation stars. Strange. But I've heard conspiracy theories claiming that given the great lengths the IPC went to and what...
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying... I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us. Himeko, do you think Pearl might...
As a member of the IPC, Pearl... However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved if the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's linger. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alum.
Contact Full Wish.
I don't know. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always... They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care. We often shared snacks brought from home and... See... Full Wish. She was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. I could feel the passion in her eyes. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish, I want to ask her myself. Why has the
Me too.
Thank you, and thank you for your investigation. Though many questions... By the way, before we leave the school, There's one.
You mean that...
We have all the clues we need, and the culprit is... me.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15...
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Oh, Full Wish?
That's Full Wish from...
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just...
Then you'd better put on a good show.
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full Wish.
Himeko, you recognized me at... I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate... But who would have guessed? You're alive. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming free. Congratulations are in order. Himeko, do you know 15? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness. Look around. Even here, even with these 15 years have passed. And I've learned that time. So I made a decision.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death. How are you any different from that monster back then?
I'm sorry. Stop. I'm sorry. I would advise everyone to think twice before... As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. At the very least, try not to look so... We live in a world where we are constant. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but to the audience watching from your screen, you know my name, and I know that 15 years ago, With the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elations, you and I, the residents of this arc, we are surrounded by bizarre... And now, we must... Is this the happiness that... No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation wouldn't... Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was right here. As the Herald of Death, they allowed me to escape. They revealed my mission to me. I, Fullwish, survivor of the blood-stained game. In this game, I shall win. And then, I will make smiles of happiness. Himiko, don't frown. I will bring happiness to you too. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon games like those high and mighty IPC. We are in plain Arcadia. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Fullwish.
A plain Arcadian way?
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gate. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act.
Darn it! Are we just...
We are right in the middle of the cameras. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone! And just moments ago, we received some shocking news.
At the same time, Lady Fullwish has announced...
What a magnificent topic! At a time...
Too true!
With so many accidents happening,
You got that right! Speaking of the bloodstained games, 15, now Miss Fullwish has joined the fray as a supplicant!
will she be able to shoulder the wishes of...
Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station?
I see. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a So, what do you think?
You're really going to the...
I'll go, but not to debate. But before we act...
Help? We can all help. Sunday!
Ever since Sunday was dragged. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Ask...
But what's the...
Whether Sparksea counts as our ally is a... Fullwish said that when loneliness trapped her in that... Her claim might just be a glorified way of... But that phrasing reveals that she... If every fool has stepped into the tavern before...
How we tracked down the clues about
Sparksea. Well, this is certainly a condition she...
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the laughter's... You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances. In search, I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a son.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their... I've also hosted survival games where emanators took... Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the... I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon game. Who else but the laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for...
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all, even if I used my... I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos? And
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an...
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might...
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious. Where exactly?
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel.